Today on Radio Winsonette, we have a real treat for all of you culture vultures out there. Our local professional harpist, Melody Parson-Peters, will be coming into the studio. And she'll be sharing her stories about her life playing with the London Symphony Orchestra. And as if that wasn't enough, she'll be playing live the harp solo Lucia de Lammermoor by Donizetti. But in the meantime, let's get things going this morning with Louder Than Hell by the Motley Crue.
Oh, here I am, I've got your tea. We've just had a phone call from Melody. She can't make it. She's got a hand injury.
A hand injury?
She's been overstrumming.
Overstrumming?
Yeah, best not to ask.
Well, what am I going to do? I've told the listeners now.
Well, don't worry. I'm trying to get hold of my Auntie Dot. She runs the local woodwind band, the Winsonette Blowers.
Well, fingers crossed. Otherwise, I haven't got an end to the show this morning.
Oh, well, don't worry. Well, I'll get hold of her. Have you got the link to Diggy?
Oh, yeah. I'm all queued up.
Right.
Why am I not on the show today? I'm on air. I thought you were sending me to Lebanon.
Well, I was, but there's not enough money in the kitty for the bus fare, so we got Diggy on instead.
Diggy?
Yeah. So you're not on this morning, Wanda. I've got Diggy.
We will see about that. And welcome back, listeners. I do love a little bit of Ed Sheeran, Leaving the Light On. And now it's that time of the month when we go over to our garden and wildlife expert, Digit Fell. So, what have you been up to in the garden this week, Diggy?
Hello, Em. Yeah, it's me again. I won't tell you what I was up to behind the tree, but means must. Yeah, well, today we're going to be talking about plants.
Something I know nothing about, Diggy.
Don't tell me you know nothing about plants, because that's tosh. Everyone knows something about plants. The leaves are on the top, the roots are on the bottom. Simple.
I think that's as far as my knowledge goes. I've already killed my cactus.
Have you got violent tendencies then, Em? You need help with that. Oh, hello, Wanda. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just passing.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Are you on air?
Yeah.
Hello, listeners. It is your favourite roving reporter, Wanda here.
So, today we're going to be planting bulbs.
Planting bulbs.
Now, a bulb is like a seed, only bigger.
Bigger.
And it's got a tip.
It is.
So this is a daffodil bulb. They have a big yellow flower.
A yellow flower.
So you fill your pot halfway up with soil. You take your bag of bulbs, you chuck them in, and then you shake it all about a bit. A bit like this, a bit like that, a bit like the other.
Do the okey cokey.
Keep your mind on the job. And then you make sure that your tits are pointing upwards. Think about Madonna.
Pointing upwards.
Then chuck in some soil, water it, press it down, and then if you haven't made a complete toss of it, you should see some flowers in about 6 months. Good day.
Good day, Diggy. Thank you for...
Good day, Diggy. Thank you for joining me. So, tomorrow, listeners, I shall be in the beautiful village of Lebanon. So please do tune in.
Always a joy to listen to your advice, Diggy. Good luck to all of you brave enough to venture into planting your bulbs. And now, here with the floral song is the dearly missed Terry Wogan. What just happened? What is Wanda doing with Diggy?
I did tell her she wasn't on this morning.
Anyway, did you get hold of the blowers?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, Charlotte's coming in. She plays the saxophone.
Right. And now for the cultural part of our show. We were expecting Melody Parson Peters, but sadly Melody is indisposed. But we never let you down at Radio Winsonette, and instead we are delighted that Charlotte Crotchet has kindly come along to tell us all about her sax adventures. So, welcome Charlotte.
My friends call me Lotta.
Oh, that's great, Lotta. So tell me, Lotta, you're obviously not from these here parts. So how did you come to be living in the village of Winsonette?
Well, I was working in Bavaria when I met Brian from the village. He showed me his horn and told me to have a little blow. And from that moment, I was hooked.
You mean Brian from the Winsonette Blowers, who plays the French horn?
Yeah. He also introduced me to the sax.
To the sax. Lotta, how long ago was this?
Oh, I started quite recently, but now I cannot stop.
And what is it you like so much about it?
I just love it. Once I'd worked out which end to blow, but I do find that it gives me a stiff neck.
Oh dear, and why's that?
Well, I am trying to hold it firmly, but it gets so tiring when you're blowing so hard.
If any listeners have just tuned in, please don't call in to complain. It is an entirely innocent show. We are talking to Lotta about her sax adventures. So, Lotta, tell me, what piece have you chosen to play to close the show for us today?
Well, I was going to surprise you with a piece I have been working on for our charity concert this coming weekend.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, pop your saxophone on then, Lotta. And, well, that's all for today, folks. So it's goodbye from Radio Winsonette. And take it away, Lotta.
Oh, my cycling shorts. I wondered where they were.